So with winter around the corner and the days getting shorter, it's time to start thinking about night currency.
City Tower at Sierra Alpha Romeo holding short 26, ready to go for the circuit.
Sierra Alpha Romeo, roger, caution, turbulence started dash 8 2 minutes ago. Wind 290 at 8, clear for takeoff from AT6.
Clear takeoff 26, Sierra Alpha Romeo.
This footage is actually from last year, but it's pretty cool. It was the first time I had my full setup going with multiple cameras, the panel, and the intercom audio all working. And I went for some solo circuits from dusk into full night. Conditions were it was a pretty cold early February night. It was a moderate crosswind from the northwest.
Engine's good, airspeed's alive.
In Canada, we have to do 5 night landings every 6 months in order to be legal for passengers.
Okay.
I wasn't super night current at the time when I shot this. I think it had been about 4 months since I was night flying. So I'm definitely a little sloppy at times, but I'm mostly happy with it. As I was recording the audio, I'm pretty much talking to myself throughout the flight. So unlike my usual style, this one won't be as edited, and I'll probably just let it run mostly with the running commentary, and I'll chime in with voiceover occasionally.
Super smooth, wow. Very nice.
The reason why I started this flight just before official night had begun was because using this airport and this runway at night, when you're making your crosswind to downwind leg, you're basically looking at nothing but water and sky. So if it's at all murky, and if it's a dark night, which it was, you have nothing out there but a black hole. So I knew I'd want to be on instruments for that part of the flight. So as it gets darker, you can watch for that. It's pretty much nothing but black out there.
Pegging the vertical speed. No problem climbing tonight.
So I wanted to be sure I was warmed up and got a couple circuits in before it was completely dark.
Still climbing.
Circuit altitude at this airport is 1,250 feet.
Wow, she really wants to climb. A little bit high here. 100 feet over circuit altitude. Turning downwind.
So you can see that would have been a pretty good portion of the circuit. That would have had very limited visual reference before the island starts to come back into view on the left there. And even then you don't have an awesome horizon, so you really do need to be on instruments for a fair bit of the circuit when flying at night here.
I had my hand on the throttle the whole time, but it seemed to creep up. Interesting. Adjusting the friction a little bit. Alright, downwind checks. Mags are on both. Thrusters on. Fuel's both. Mixture's rich. Brake pressure's good.
So for standard circuit procedures in a control zone at night, this is actually a pretty good video, so I'm going to let it run mostly in its entirety, which is not exactly my usual style.
I'm going to start slowing down here because we're over 100 knots.
I'm talking through everything. We've got some good radio audio, and there's a fair amount of traffic. There's a couple points where I'm following dash 8s, and you actually see wake turbulence on the water, so it's pretty cool. What I'll probably do is put some highlights in the description with time codes if you want to skip parts.
City Tower, Sierra Alpha Romeo is on the base for 26, touch and go.
Sierra Alpha Romeo, roger, clear touch and go, Romeo 26.
Clear touch and go 26, Sierra Alpha Romeo. Alright, we're just in the white arc, flaps coming down 20.
And yeah, that's ice on the water. I don't remember what the exact temperature was, but it was February, and it needs to be pretty cold for the harbor to freeze like that.
It's cold out, so I'm going to plan to have a little bit of power, not slow idle. And full flaps for a bit of a steep approach.
It's pretty watchable. Again, I just reviewed it in its entirety, and I found it helpful for myself. So I'm going to let it run pretty much, so enjoy.
A little bit slow for base. It'd probably be over 70. Wait for 65 until I'm on final, but anyway. I just saw the Vasties both turn red. Actually lower than I planned, so I might stay with 20 flaps. Do have some 10 knot-ish winds. No wait on committing to full flaps. There's guide slope coming back. One white, one red. With the headwind I've got, I don't think I need full flaps on this one. I'm descending a little bit steeper. not bad, but I was aiming to be a little bit higher. This will be a flare at the numbers, but I was planning to flare a little bit later, but I didn't want to add power because that's cheap. Flaps up. Full power smoothly. Rotate. And I did look at my engine instruments before rotating. I did look, and we have green all around.
City Tower P5.
P5 City Tower, altimeter is 3030, good into the city control zone.
3030, we're just southbound for the Gardner at 1.7.
P5, roger.
Alright, let's do a better job trimming this time. Bring power closer to 23. And trim it for nose down. That's better. Now we're right where we want to be for altitude. No climbsies. No climbsies. There we go. Turning downwind. So power did creep up a little bit again. Did have my hand on it, could have been pushing it. Friction is not as super strong. Anyway, okay. Bags are on both. Masters on both. Fuel's on both. Fuel's on. Mixture's rich. Fuel pressure's good, or brake pressure's good. Altitude is nicely where I want it. So I do have the power back a little bit less this time. Seems to be helping keep it stable. Alright, powering back to slow down for my base turn. Going for 1600 or so. Then turning base, here comes the white arc, flaps will come out in a minute. And City Tower, Sierra Alpha Romeo is on the left base, 26, touch and go.
Sierra Alpha Romeo, roger, clear touch and go, runway 26.
Clear touch and go, 26, Sierra Alpha Romeo. Alright, flaps are at 20. And get my speed better this time. I'm gonna aim for 70, 75.
City Tower, good evening, Quarter 268, clear for the visual 26.
Quarter 268 City Tower, runway 26, winds 290 at 7, altimeter is 3030.
3030.
So I'm getting blown off a little bit, so I'm crabbing a little bit here on the base leg. I do feel the need to cheat in, although I'm not really cheating because the Western Harbor Castle is still off my nose. So the wind is significant, not huge, but definitely there. I think it was 310 at 8 or 9. And turning final. Now I got 2 whites, expecting to see 1 turn red shortly though, because I'm feeling about right. And getting 65. Okay, so this time I'm a little bit higher, 65 knots. Gonna go full flaps now. There comes red on the right one. 5-1.
City Tower, this is call for Delta Lima with the information right above Bluffers Park at 2000 feet.
Hotel Zulu Lima, City Tower.
Hotel Zulu Lima, intentions are to inbound for landing at runway 26.
Hotel Zulu Lima, roger, clear straight in, report north of the Hearn stack, altimeter is 3030. We followed a dash 8 about 5 miles south of you. Caution wait turbulence.
Golf Hotel Zulu Lima will report to the north of Hearn stack. I'm looking for traffic.
Hotel Zulu Lima, did you depart from Peterborough?
Roger that, we did depart from Peterborough. Hotel Zulu Lima.
Flaps up, full power. Engine is green.
City Tower, Media 5 is eastbound, Gardner 1.7. I'll stay north at all times.
85, roger, traffic 6 miles final, runway 26, dash 8, 1,500 feet.
Yeah, I got him in safe. Thanks, 85.
Yeah, so I subconsciously dipped my right wing after takeoff because I do have a bit of a right crosswind. But I should have been more conscious about it because I did start drifting to the left on the roll. But I caught it in time. Wasn't beautiful, but...
Runway 268, wind 300 at 7, clear to land, runway 26.
Clear to land, runway 26, photo 268.
Alright.
Alpha Romeo, fly a bit of a wider downwind to be number 2 to a dash 8, about 5 back. Report the traffic in sight.
Sierra Romeo, we'll make it a wide one. I've got the traffic.
Alpha Romeo, roger, caution possible turbulence behind.
Sierra Romeo. Alright.
Order 268, there's traffic to the north of the airport, eastbound along the Gardner, traffic control helicopter 1,700 feet.
So I'm cheating a little bit higher on this one because I'm going to be going wide.
Looking, photo 268.
I turn my landing light on. Haven't required it yet. It's still not official night, but just so he can see me, and that way I won't forget because it is about to be night within the next 5-10 minutes. I'm now too high. I'm at 1,500 feet. Not focused. Alright, so because I didn't trim it. Anyway. Alright, so I'm going to slow her down so I don't pass that dash 8, although I suspect he's pretty fast. But I am going to slow it down.
Order 268, additional traffic at your 11 o'clock for 2 miles, be eastbound to follow you. It's 172, they have you in sight.
That's me. Talk about. So I'm going to get her into the white arc. And yeah, I'll keep 1,500, but I'm not going higher than 1,500.
City Tower, Media 5, you still have the traffic in sight, and I'm northbound, DVP at 1.7.
85, thank you.
Yeah, so he's moving pretty fast. I'll turn my base at the gap, and I'll be behind him.
Wind check.
300 at 9.
Yeah, so that's about what it felt like. Agree with that. I imagine that dash 8 is on the GoPro nicely, just below the horizon. And turn in behind him. Gaining 80 knots with clean wings for now.
Hotel Zulu Lima, traffic at your about 1 o'clock, 2 miles northbound, helicopter at 1,700 feet.
Looking for traffic, Hotel Zulu Lima.
PFI traffic 1 o'clock, 2 miles inbound to the field, 150, descending at 1,700.
Look at that dash 8 just above the water, that's sweet. Turning a little bit sooner, so I can see traffic. Oh, he's just about the threshold now. That speed is good, I'm a little high, but that's alright. I'm at a circuit altitude now. Probably go full flaps. I'm going to wait a little bit longer.
Hotel Zulu Lima, do you have the traffic in sight there? They're just passing off your right side for about a mile. It won't be a factor.
Hotel Zulu Lima has the traffic in sight.
Roger. 268, Bravo, ground 121.
I feel like I can see the wake turbulence
Bravo, 21.7
on the water,
260.
drifting off just like...
Sierra Alpha Romeo, winds 290 at 10, clear touch and go, runway 26.
Clear touch and go 26, Sierra Alpha Romeo.
So that's pretty cool to see, and as you can see, the one wake vertice there on the right kind of hangs over the runway as the wind is pushing it to the left while it's trying to expand out to the right, just like the textbooks tell us. I get one more pretty cool case of being able to see the wake turbulence later on in this flight.
Speed is good, 65, descending steeply, but the numbers are not moving in the windshield, so it believe that the
E5,
descent...
about 3 miles north of you, orbiting is media 1.9.
5 checks, got him at sight.
Yeah, man, full flaps. Wow, get a great descent. We have a 10 knot headwind-ish. There's a really good descent now. Alright, I'm not going to add power because my speed is good. And flaring. Right about now, there's the flare. Oh, that's a bit of a touchdown.
391 with you, Delta.
Anyway, it wasn't bad, it wasn't awesome.
391, roger, line
Flaps up, full power.
Runway 26, 391.
Engine's green, watch your crosswind. Come on now. There we go.
So that wasn't awesome, but it was my first night landing in a while. It's getting pretty dark now, so that's basically about official night. I think now will be the next one. And I was coming out of a steep descent, so that does make it a little tricky to break the descent as you enter the transition in the flare.
Adjusting my panel lights there.
Alpha Romeo, turn crossing.
Alpha Romeo.
For 391, 133.4 in the air, minimal delay, please. Do have a 150, about 3/4 of a mile final. Clear for takeoff 26.
Clear for takeoff 26 at 1334. Once airborne, we have traffic visual, Porter 391.
Oh wow, beautiful man, this is the shit.
Hotel Zulu Lima, class 1-8, just departing, winds are 290 at 7, go to land on way 26.
Clear to land on way 26, Golf Hotel Zulu Lima.
Dash 8 is rolling behind me, and there's a 150 on final. Turning downwind.
Tower Porter 727's ready to go 26.
For 727, roger, hold short on way 26.
Hold short 26, Porter 7.
I'm going to go to full stop, I suspect, on this one, because that Dash 8 is going to go. The 150 is still not clear of the runway, so that Dash 8 is going to be taking off pretty soon before I land.
Porter 727, line up runway 26.
Line up 26, Porter 727.
Alpha Romeo, turn base at the eastern gap.
Alpha Romeo extending to the eastern gap.
Hotel Zulu Lima, exit at Foxtrot, contact ground 1217.
Exiting Foxtrot and with contact ground 121.7, Golf Hotel Zulu Lima.
So he might be trying to give me a touch and go, we'll see. I'm going to look at my watch.
City Tower, media 5, clear north 1.7.
Media 5, say again.
Media 5, clear north 1.7.
Media 5, roger, media 1 still orbiting about 4 miles north of there, 1.9, contact Bonneville 124 decimal.
2480, media 5.
727, 133.4 in the air, and you climb not above 3,000. Clear for takeoff on way 26.
Not about 3,000, 33.4 in the airport, or 727, clear for takeoff.
Alright, so I'm going to maintain circuit altitude here, 100 knots, well, 95. Dash 8 is just rolling now. It'll get a touch and go, which is alright. I think it's official night right about now, so that's cool. Well, I'm getting a little bit past the
City target, even Porter 422, clear visual 26, 5500 descending, showing 20 DME to the east.
Wow, that was terrible.
Runway 26, wind 310, altimeter is 3031.
Not focused, man.
3031, check Porter 422.
Alright, we're fast, we're high. Light arc. Flaps. It'll get a touch and go. It's fine.
Zero Alpha Romeo, unable to touch and go due to white turbulence. That can offer you a full stop for the backtrack to the threshold if you like.
Sierra Romeo, that's great. I'll take that. Thank you.
Zero Alpha Romeo, roger. Caution turbulence for the Dash 8, clear to land on way 26.
Clear land 26 for Sierra Romeo, and I'll be immediately backtracking, correct?
That's correct.
Sierra Romeo. Alright, interesting. I've never backtracked on this runway. It's usually a taxi off, but cool with that, I guess, because the other plane is 20 miles away, so I don't think I'll be seeing anybody for a while. Anyway, okay, so we are full flaps. I don't remember doing a downwind check, so I'm doing it now.
again.
So high.
City Tower, speed 5.
Speed 5, clear back into the zone, altimeter is 3031.
3031, speed 5.
Alright, so I have been crabbing instead of slipping with the crosswind, which I guess is cool, but been kind of subconscious about it. Today it's not significant, but it's definitely a little bit of crosswind, and it is pretty good headwind. Anyway, okay. Let's land the airplane. Alright, so flaps are up. Gonna do a little bit of braking here. Full back pressure, full back pressure. There we go, and we're gonna start the back track.
0 Alpha Romeo, back tack to the threshold runway 26, and then when you get there, you're cleared for takeoff 26.
Sierra Romeo backtracking, and we'll take off immediately once there. Sierra Romeo. And crosswind inputs. There we go. Top speed's alive, engine screen. Okay.
Sierra Alpha Romeo, just climb runway heading for now.
Sierra Romeo. Wonder why that is. I guess he's trying to space me. I don't know, I thought that dash 8 was closer, but whatevs.
Sierra Alpha Romeo, you can turn across and now, thank you.
Sierra Romeo. Okay, so I'm leveling out in a turn. It's fine. Reducing power. Interested to see what happens to this horizon once it gets dark, because it's kind of murky out there, but this is good.
Sierra Alpha Romeo, number 2, flying dash 8, 4 miles, final caution possible, wake turbulence.
Sierra Romeo number 2 with traffic. Turning down my lights, see how the GoPro is handling that. Would be interesting. Oh my god, I'm climbing my ass off here. What the hell, dude? Anyways, 1500, come on. That's too high. Turn downwind.
Quarter 422, winds 290 at 8, clear land runway 26.
Clear land 26, Porter 422.
Alright, downwind check. Mags. Master. Fuel. Both. Fixtures. Rich. Brake pressure. Check. Engine. Instruments. Good. Fuel. Quantity. Good. He did not tell me to extend. I guess that's what he did. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. He knows his stuff because spacing now is pretty good for me to do a normal turn here. Get her slowed down. I'm high.
Sierra Alpha Romeo, you have the dash 8 that you're following?
That's affirmative. Sierra Romeo. Alright, so we're going to go with 20 flaps because I'm definitely high. Dash 8 is just to the left of my nose, should be on the GoPro nicely. 70 knots, that's what I want to see with 20 flaps, maybe even 75. And 1500 RPM-ish. A little bit high, but not gonna sweat it. Flying into a headwind now on base, so ground speed is a little slow here. I'm gonna watch the lake for his wake turbulence just like before. Yeah, I see it. That's pretty sweet. That's cool, man. Wow. Yeah. And Oh.
City Tower Media 5 is westbound Gardner 1.7. We're going to be orbiting downtown at 1.7. I'll stay north at all times.
442233 Bravo, ground 1217.
GoPro should be seeing that wake turbulence on the water.
85, I check alert.
Going full flaps. So there's the wake turbulence, just doing what it should do, going off to the left, which is the way the wind is pushing it.
Sir Alpha Romeo, clear touch and go runway 26.
Clear touch and go 26, Sierra Romeo. So my final has been sloppy because I've been looking at that wake turbulence and thinking about GoPros, which I shouldn't be doing, but anyways, alright, we're back. And I still see that one hovering, that wake turbulence hovering right over the runway there, just like it says it would. There, alright, let's land the airplane and stop fucking around. A little slow, but not bad. Here comes the Saturn, a little bit low, but not bad. Full flaps, yes, speed's good. Interesting. So now
Porter 143, ready for departure, runway 26.
143, Roger, line up runway 26 on departure. Turn left to heading 120, climb to 4,000.
Okay, left longitude 6 after departure, heading 120 up to 4,000.
well, my night currency is a little off because that was not the best. I arrived sooner than I wanted to, but I mean, I saved it.
Good evening, Charlie Foxtrot.
Flared a little bit late.
Foxtrot Victor, Mike
Engine green.
Foxtrot, Charlie 10 miles to the north, inbound full stop.
Victor Mike 0, Roger, runway 26, wind 300 at 5, altimeter is 3031. Cleared right base.
3031, clear right base, runway 26, Victor Mike 0.
I'm going to turn early crosswind.
Romeo, turn crosswind.
Chef Romeo. He was going to ask me to do that, so I had already started because it's dash 8 about to go.
4143 Cessna head will be remaining in the circuit. Additionally, there's traffic just to the north of the airport orbiting helicopter 1,700, no factor as well. Contact Toronto 133.4 in the air, clear for takeoff runway 26.
Okay, Toronto in the air, we just
So for night flying, the textbooks tend to say that inexperienced pilots will fly a steeper approach, not meaning to, like they'll be higher than they think they are, and they'll flare early and sort of drop it on. That tends to be the general theory, and in my case it's the opposite. I usually arrive sooner than I mean to, and I flare late, end up landing flat if I'm not on my game. I think it might be because my home base airport here is 150 feet wide, so the runway ends up looking like a real black hole, so you feel like you got a ways to go still. I don't know exactly why it's different for me, but that is my experience. Typically I do tend to flare late when I'm not night current.
A little high. Okay, let's get her trimmed now. Oh man, I love night flying. Wowzers. Sweet. Okay, alright, downwind check. X, master. Fuel, extra. Brake pressure, yes. Engine instruments are good.
55 traffic 3 miles northeast, your position southbound is the Navajo 1,400 to be inbound for the field.
5 checks, I got him in sight.
Victor Mike Sierra, number 2 to 172, they're about to turn left base. Traffic 2 o'clock, 3 miles orbiting over the city of the helicopter at 1,700.
Position number 2, Victor Mike 0.
Alright, so that was me. He knows I'm on the base. I'm kind of fast here. Didn't want to be. Okay, there's the light arc. Here comes 20 flaps. Sort of cheated that flap in a little bit.
Sir Alpha Romeo, confirm touch and go.
Affirmative.
Sir Alpha Romeo, caution turbulence started dash 8 about 2 minutes ago, wind 310 at 8. Clear touch and go, runway 26.
Clear touch to go 26, Sierra Alpha Romeo. Alright.
City Tower, Golf Yankee Juliet Lima with you.
Golf Yankee Juliet Lima, City Tower.
City Tower, Golf Yankee Juliet Lima.
Okay, cut himself off.
City Tower, Golf Yankee Juliet Lima is 12 miles to the southwest inbound for City Tour 2000.
Yankee Juliet Lima, Roger, cleared into the city control zone, altimeter is 3031. Remain north of the airport at all times. Will you be returning to Brantford?
As affirmative, it will remain north of the airport at all times, Yankee Juliet Lima.
Alright, going full flaps. 65 knots.
Victor Mike's here, roger, traffic, you're following short final, no conflict.
And I'm going to do a little slip, keep my nose lined up this time instead of crabbing. There's that descent. A little bit steeper than expected, but that's alright. Still good. Here comes the glide slope. Alright, let's not flare late this time. Here we come. Here we come. Right. Hold it. Hold it. Now. That's fine. Stops going up and power.
Cessna City Center, Foxtrot Papa Echo Lima with Oscar.
Foxtrot Papa Echo Lima, City Tower.
City Tower, I'd like to come in bound for a glow and over.
Papa Echo Lima, roger, it's runway 26. Wind 3108, altimeter is 3031, cleared to the left downwind. And are you going back to Kitchener when you're done?
That's correct.
Papa Echo Lima, roger.
That was fine. I kind of knew I was trying too hard.
Victor Mike Sierra, wind 3008, clear to land runway 26.
That's on runway 26, Victor Mike Sierra.
I was trying too hard to flare low. So I could have afforded to be a couple more feet above the runway when I was flaring, but anyway, that's why I touched down slightly sooner than planned, but it was not like totally unexpected arrival. It was not a hard touchdown, so I can live with that, and the stall horn did start to honk, so I'll give myself a B minus on that one. Not bad. But I'd like to hold it off with more control in the future. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's watch our altitude here. No climbs ease while we're talking to ourselves. Alright, circuit altitude. Our altitude trim. And we're gonna turn downwind now.
So you can see how it's pretty much just black out there. There's a little bit of a horizon to the naked eye, but as it gets later, it really does just get black out there. Anyway, I'm enjoying talking to myself, obviously, during this flight. I usually take really detailed notes after all my flights, and so this is the first time I was recording the audio and making notes at the time. So it is pretty cool to be able to do this, and I really love being able to review my flights like this. I highly recommend it for anyone in training, and even if you're not, like if you're doing what I'm doing, trying to maintain currency, this is a great way, because here I am watching a flight nearly a year later and reminding myself of just various different habits and things I did properly and things I need to fix. It's awesome.
Alright, a little high, not bad. Down check. Mags. Master. Fuel. Mixture. Brake pressure. Alright, so we're a little bit fast for base turn here. Enjoying the view too much. Alright, slow her down, a little high, a little fast.
55, traffic west side of Humber Bay, eastbound along the shoreline, be joining over the city. It's a 152, it'll be at 2,000 feet.
5 checks, I got him in sight, and you can check us northwestbound or correction, northeastbound for Bunville 1.7.
Roger. Yankee Juliet Lima, traffic about a half mile north of the airport, orbiting helicopter 1,700, with departing the area to the north.
Going full flaps.
Thanks, Juliet Lima, got him in sight.
Sierra Alpha Romeo, wind 300 at 7, good touch and go, runway 26.
Clear touch, go 26, Sierra Alpha Romeo. Yeah, so the wind is a little bit less, which I was feeling, so that's good. So I won't have as much of a headwind here, so right decision to go full flaps because I am a little high. But again, I'm going for steep approaches these days, so not dragging her ass in. And I'm cool with this. It's a little high, but everything's stable where it should be, so I am heading towards that threshold even though I feel high. Good speed, 5, 60. Well, yeah, let's get her slower slightly. And now I'm feeling high. Lots of runway though, I'm not going to push the nose down. Just pull the power back. A little bit of a slip then, I guess. A little bit late to be slipping, but... Wow, so I am high on this one. 50 feet over threshold. I guess it's not that bad, but this is higher than they've been all night.
Papa Echo Lima, number 1.
Papa Echo Lima.
Alright, so I got her down because I didn't want to float too long, so I need to be taken off here. It's still good though, I'm only just about to pass Foxtrot. So I'm already rotating and I'm passing Foxtrot just there, so not bad, but I would say...
Alpha Romeo, be following 172 at your 10 o'clock high there, destroying the downwind.
Okay, Sierra Romeo sees me, he's on my right, yeah.
No, off your left side there, you're following the guy off your left.
Okay, got him, Sierra Romeo. Okay, that was weird, but okay, so I see two planes, I got the one I'm following. Alright, so, not the best approach there.
The tower getting 4424 is with you, good
not
visual,
bad.
steep 2653.
4424 City Tower, runway 26, wind 300 at 6, altimeter is 3031.
I don't feel like my landing light is doing squat.
4424.
Fall back to Lima on departure, climb out about 2000, be straight out westbound, clear to
Okay, so I got distracted just there and let myself get fast and wasn't climbing, but anyway. Alright, so, there's my traffic on downwind. I'm above him, which I'm not that high, but okay, he seems low. I'm about 50 feet, 75 feet above circuit altitude. That guy looks a little bit lower than circuit altitude by almost the same. I'd estimate he's like 200 feet below me. Turning my downwind now. He seems to be turning his base. Yep. I don't think the GoPro will be able to see that guy, but I see his strobes, and he's now almost mid-base. Okay. Next. Master. Fuel. Mixture. Big pressure.
Sir Alpha Romeo, turn base at the eastern gap.
Okay, to be extending to the eastern gap for Sierra Romeo. I have 7524, short 26.
7524, roger. Continue to hold short runway 26 on departure. Make a left turn heading at 120, climb 4000.
That's why he's extending.
Ultra, heading 120 on 4000 on departure, minus 7524.
So I'm going to keep my circuit altitude, I'm going to keep my speed 100 as I extend. By time here, got about a 0.8 already logged.
Triple 7524, line up runway 26.
126, 7524.
Peter 5, you heading back to Buttonville now?
Affirmative, you can check it's clear north, 1.7.
Alright, well, this is Dash 8, that's not even...
Peter 5, Buttonville 12488.
It's just
123,
about...
good night, 85.
Like, just taxiing position now, so obviously I'm not going to get a touch and go.
Fall back to Lima to accommodate departing traffic. Make a right turn about 30 degrees and stay north of the shoreline as you head westbound.
Fall back to Lima.
I'm fast and high. And this Dash 8 that is still at the threshold. 20 flaps coming down.
Table 7524, Cessna head will be heading towards the northwest, staying over the shoreline north through departure path. Contact Toronto 133.4.
Full flaps.
For takeoff 26.
Okay, 334, here we go, Maple 7524.
Mr. Alpha Romeo, you can plan on the full stop due to wake turbulence. Winds 300 at 7, clear to land runway 26.
Clear land 26 for Sierra Romeo, thank you. Alright, so I am going to slip it because I'm high. Quite high. Anyway, that's fine. Got a full slip with full flaps. Full rudder going here. Coming down. Pretty good. I wonder if I should just overshoot. Well, no, I'm fine.
Yankee Druid Hotel traffic 6 miles east of the airport, inbound of the Dash 8, 2,500 feet.
was that for Yankee Juliet Lima?
Flaps up.
Yankee Juliet Lima, affirmative traffic, boat
Back pressure.
inbound dash 8, 2,500. Stay north of the approach.
Nose came up a little bit there.
Roger, Yankee Juliet Lima has an mistake.
Sierra Alpha Romeo, exit at Foxtrot, and did you want to continue in the circuit? I'll taxi back around if that's the case.
That's affirmative. Should I stay with you?
Sierra Alpha Romeo affirmative, you can stay with me, taxi Charlie Delta, hold short runway 26.
Sierra Alpha Romeo will taxi Charlie Delta, hold short 26, staying with you. Alright, they turn my strobes off.
Back Lima, stay over the shoreline, contact Toronto 133.4.
Back Lima.
4269, there's company traffic about 6 to the southwest, just entering the zone there now at 2,000 feet. Won't be a factor, contact Toronto 133.4 in the air, clear for takeoff from 26.
33.4 in the air, checks traffic, clear takeoff 26, quarter 269. Once he goes, I'm going to turn my strobes on and my transponder. Alright, there we go, and transponder.
Yankee Juliet Lima, stay directly over the shoreline as you head westbound.
Right over the shoreline, Yankee Juliet Lima.
Sierra Alpha Romeo, you all set?
Affirmative.
Sierra Alpha Romeo, roger, line up runway 26.
Lining up 26, Sierra Alpha Romeo.
Sierra Alpha Romeo, caution turbulence dash 8, just lifted off in the 310 at 7. Clear for takeoff runway 26.
Clear takeoff 26, Sierra Alpha Romeo. Okay, so let's get her off early. Actually, he climbed friggin' steep, didn't he? Anyway, alright, we're gonna get her off early. We're not gonna get in his wake turbulence. Let's do this. There we go, rotate. Guess I probably should have done my official airspeeds live and engines green checks.
Yankee Juliet Lima, contact Toronto 133.4.
133.4, Yankee Juliet Lima, see ya.
I am cheating trying to get higher sooner, but let's not try to go too steep or we won't be getting the speed. It means we won't be getting the climb.
So if you're still with me watching this video, thanks for hanging in there, appreciate it. I don't intend to make videos this long on a regular basis, but I did find this one was relatively watchable. It's almost over, and let me know what you think. Maybe I'll put up a few more longer flights like this if people like it, but typically my videos are more like a 5-minute edit that's tight, and I usually try to throw a couple nuggets in there, get it in and out in an amount of time that would take to have a coffee break. So if you made it this far, stick around for this last landing. It's pretty cool. I've got a Dash 8 behind me, and I'm landing after a Dash 8, so it's a reasonably good bit of control zone work, and I do kind of hit the wake a little bit of the one that lands in front of me, so it's a little bit of a challenging landing for my last one after a grand total of 9 circuits that night. So I ended up calling it quits after this one. It was a good one to end it on. So there you go.
4677, stand by.
Okay, so I'm high, so I'm not concentrating. Alright.
4677, remain at strict clear takeoff runway 26.
Dash 8's lining up
Clear
out
takeoff
there.
runway 26, stay with your porter 677.
Oh, what's he gonna give me? What's he gonna give me? Eggs are on both, master's on both, fuel is both. Make sure
Tower
pitch.
Porter 688 with you, clear visual steep runway 26.
Porter 688, good evening City Tower, runway 26, wind 310 at 7, the altimeter 3031.
3031, Porter 688.
Sierra Alpha Romeo, your number 2 flying dash 8 on a 2-mile final caution, possible turbulence.
Sierra Romeo number 2. Alright, so I'm gonna slow her down. I'm gonna extend a little bit. Yeah, I'll extend a little bit.
Porter 390, tower wind 310 at 6, clear to land runway 26.
Clear land 26, Porter 390.
The wind is definitely dying down.
Sierra Alpha Romeo, turn your base.
Turning base now, Sierra Romeo.
Porter 677, turn left heading 150, maintain 4000.
Okay, 150 up to 4,000, Porter 677.
For 677, roger, contact Toronto 1334.
334, Porter 677.
I'm definitely going to come in steep above that dude.
Porter 688 tower, you're following Cessna 172, turning about a 2-mile final from the left face.
Traffic in sight, Porter 688.
Alright, here we go. Let's not go slow because I have a dash 8. That's right there, whoa-sies. Holy shit, I just looked back and those landing lights are bright. Alright.
City, good evening, Maple 7523 with you, visual 26. Maple 7523, City Tower, runway 26, wind 3107, the altimeter 3031.
Full flaps.
3031, Maple 7523, thanks. Charles Romeo Tower, unable to touch and go, what are your intentions?
I'll take the taxi back again, Jeff Romeo.
Charles Romeo, check marks. Porter 390 tower, exit runway 33, ground 1217.
33-217 for 390.
South Romeo Tower, traffic exits at runway 33, clear to land runway 26.
Clear land 26, here off Romeo. Alright, so I'm definitely high. A little bit high. And I'm slipping, but I have a dash 8 right behind me, but I'm not going to look back again because I was dumb. But I had to know how close he was. Oh, this is bad. I'm fast. I'm high. Anyway. Slow her down, baby. Slow her down. Alright. Oh. Myself a little bit of... That was weird.
Tower, Golf Tango Bravo India, ready for takeoff.
Tango Bravo India Tower, negative weight, landing traffic.
Golf Tango Bravo India.
Okay, let's brake. Brake. Get off of Fox here.
South Romeo, exit Foxtrot, ground 1217.
Yep, Romeo exiting at Fox, and we'll switch to ground. Okay, I'm on the ground frequency, and I'm going a little fast, but that's because I knew that there is a dash 8 on my ass. I'm on standby, strobes are coming off. Stopping.
Ground Porter 390, we're cleared past the Cessna, right?
Porter 390, yes, they haven't called yet.
Okay, I'm going to call it night. City Ground, CF Romeo, I'm actually going to taxi back to Hangar 4 now. That's cool.
South Romeo, roger, give way to the dash 8, and after they pass, you can taxi Foxtrot to the apron.
CF Romeo will be taxiing behind the dash 8 back to the apron. Have a good night.
Good night.
So thanks again if you stuck around to the end of that one. It was epic. I respect people's time, so I do take it seriously to try to make my videos efficient. Anyways, for more videos that are shorter, please subscribe, and keep on keeping your flight chops sharp, guys.